Hello dear. Welcome to the USTravelGuide.com. We will discuss how the US President is elected. This is a very important video, as most of the people think, US citizens directly elect their president, which is a 100% wrong concept. Initially I will discuss some basic concepts, and then I will explain 4 major steps at the end of this video, which involves electing the President of the United States. Request you to be patient and watch the video till the end. The US election is not decided by total or popular votes but individual states. Each state has a different influence in the election, and this influence is measured by the number of electors. So, how electors are decided for a state? Formula to calculate the number of electors for a state is simple. Number of districts plus 2 senators equals electors. For example, California has 53 districts. Hence, 53 districts plus 2 senators equals 55 electors. As a matter of fact, when you vote on election day, you are not voting directly for the President of the United States. In fact, you are voting for electors for your states. So when a presidential candidate wins voting in a state, he or she wins the total electors of that state. For example, if Democrats win California, they will get all 55 electors, and Republicans will get 0 electors. If Republicans wins California, then they will get all 55 electors, and Democrats will get 0. Basically the winner gets all. What is Electoral College? The Electoral College is a body of electors established by the United States Constitution, which forms every 4 years for the sole purpose of electing the President and Vice President of the United States. The Electoral College also means that it is possible for a candidate to lose the popular vote but win the election, as happened in 2016, 2000, 1888, 1876, and 1824. You will understand it better when you watch the full video. Consider there are only 3 states, A, B, and C. A has 3 electors, B has 4 electors, and C has 8 electors. If Democrats win states A and B, and Republicans win only state C, still Republican candidate will be the winner, and become the President of the United States, as the state C has 8 electors, which is more than the majority required to become the President. Even though Republican has less total votes, but they have more electors. Since Republican candidates got more than half of the electors, so he or she will be the President. That's why big and populous states are so important for candidates. Now you understand the basics of U.S. presidential elections. Let's discuss all the steps involved in becoming the President of the United States. Step 1. Primary election. This is the beginning of the election. In these elections, Republicans and Democrats select a presidential candidate from within their parties. In some of the states, every eligible citizen votes for the candidate, and in some states only registered voters vote. Actually, states do not directly vote to select a presidential candidate, they select delegates who will represent the states and will vote for the candidate. Consider 3 people, A, B, and C nominated themselves from Democrats for presidential candidates. Now people of each state will vote to select delegates who will finally go to the National Party Convention and vote for either A, B, or C. The candidate who gets more than half of the delegates' votes wins the primary. Similar process will happen within the Republican Party too. After all this, now we have the presidential candidates from both the parties. Step 2. Campaign. Candidates from both the parties will start campaigning all over the USA. It is the most important phase of the election. Candidates from both the parties will use everything they have to win the heart of voters. The winner of this campaign will be decided by the electorates on the election days. Step 3. Election day. All eligible voters vote for their president. Just like primaries, here also the president is not directly elected by the U.S. citizens. Voters in each state will select their presidential electors. So, the outcome of this election day is, Americans will elect electors who support one of the candidates. Step 4. Electoral College. Once the electors have been elected, it is already clear who will be the president, but the president will be officially elected by the Electoral College on a specific date. The electors meet in each state and cast their ballots for president and vice president. However, the electoral votes will be counted by the U.S. Congress later, mostly at the beginning of the January, and will officially announce who will reside at the White House for the next 4 years. For your kind information, the USA is not a two-party system. There can be candidates from other parties too, and even independent candidates can fight for the presidential position. For simplicity, I have used only 2 parties in all my examples. Thanks for watching. You are requested to please like and subscribe to my channel.